That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Baby Waltmillsy account. That intro was performed by BulletproofGak with a little tiny help from AI. Baby Walt. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the Baby Waltmillsy account. Currently at level 55, 19 days played. And this is the roster. So we've got the top. So as you can see, we've got a few characters favorited, and they are the new stat characters as we've talked about previously. So we have Omega Red, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova, who are part of the Winter Guard. And the Winter Guard tag is now in the game as of yesterday for me, as recording this video. And we have Darkstar and Ursa Major to be released. The 3 reworks are obviously already in the game. And what I want to touch on today is how to get Omega Red. So we've already covered in a previous video on where you can find the Winter Guard characters. So Omega Red is part of the event for the mythic characters. We've unlocked him now. I believe that is around level 50. And what you require, or whom you require, is your Avenger characters. So we're going to go through the Avengers roster now to see who I recommend in leveling for the unlock of Omega Red. Here we have the roster, and I've filtered it to Avengers so we can see who do I recommend to work on to help with unlocking Omega Red. Now there's 2 thoughts about this currently in the game. It's like what characters are usable. I've talked to some people in the community like Professor Chris and numerous others that I will not disclose right now because I was just Professor Chris. I'm sorry, I lied to you. All right, so yeah, using the current ones. So you're looking at Captain America, Sam. You're looking at Storm, probably Hercules, Jean Grey as like a more useful characters currently. And to round that team off, I'd probably go Falcon. So it's basically the Uncanny Avenger team. There is other choices in here, depending if you want to go for the, I guess the Beast to round off the team instead of the Cap Sam. You can look at Vision and Invisible Woman to also go with the Mighty Avengers. So that would be Invisible Woman, Vision, Hercules, Scarlet Witch, and Falcon for your war team. Thing being part of your arena potentially, you could look at that. However, I'm going to go a different route. So for me, it's like, what's the quickest way we can get 5 characters to 7 stars so we can get a 7-star Omega Red? Now, first we're just going to quickly go back to, not the arena section. We're going to go to the event section. So we're going to look at who was available in there that also has a, a legendary or mythic event that we can utilize. So for Iron Man, he requires shield or skill hero characters. So already we're going for Red Guardian and Yelena Belova being newer characters. Captain America can be used to unlock Red Guardian. So it's sort of a dual thing here. We can level up Captain America. Iron Fist is in that newer raid team. Black Widow is also in the Avengers lineup for Omega Red, and in a sort of reworked, the newer old stat rework of a war team. Hellcat being that newer old stat war team also is another potential. Lalandra needed for Professor X, so you're wanting to work on her already and still very useful in CC. So there's a lot of choices in here to work on Iron Man. So I would probably say, Iron Man's not a bad choice. Also, if you still want to build the Illuminati team for some of the other character unlocks, they're required for the Shadow King unlock. So you're getting extra use out of Iron Man there. Also, we had a quick chat about this little legendary utilized for the raid team, sorry, correction, the war team, and obviously you can use for the unlock. And not a bad bunch of characters required to unlock. So already we're looking at Sinister Six or mercenary characters. So right there, one of the newer raid teams being Insidious 6, so we can pick up Vulture, obviously Deadpool in the new Retcon team coming, and then we've got Hobgoblin, Superior Spider-Man, Scorpion, Shocker. Scorpion, Superior Spider-Man, and Hobgoblin are a little bit difficult to unlock, being only able to grab their shards in the Sigil store. Swarm is one of the characters that you can use in War, and a bit more easier to get to. Taskmaster is another potential. Silver Sable, great character, but not in any campaign nodes, so you're relying on the shop credits. But the time it's going to take you, you should be able to go for that. Okay, so we just looked at the event characters that are a potential. My way forward is going to be Squirrel Girl for the retcon team. So I'm going to go through campaign node and spend shop credits to get her. Hopefully, I'm also wishful thinking that they may release some upgrade tokens like they did with the new Warrior team when they release the Spectral Rider, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm also going to push for Iron Man. I think that who's required to unlock him is quite easy. Invisible Woman is another one that I'm looking at. I'm going to do more than 5, because so I've got like a bit of tricks up my sleeve. Black Widow, The Thing, Captain America, also other choices, and the Hulk. So pretty much this line that I have here is where I'm sort of working towards. If anything changes, like some lucky unlocks in some premium orbs or some events calendars, or special offers or something that for free special offers that pop up, then we may change our direction. But at the moment, at level 55, this is how we're heading to try and unlock Mega Red as quick as we can, focusing on those newer characters. Let me know down in the comments if you have a different idea, different theory on who to work on. You know, this every account's different, and this information is time sensitive. So when we do the next account review, we may be on a different path. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about for the level 55 Baby Waltmillsy account is level 55 gave us a new little campaign. So we also unlocked the Mystic Forces Rising, so we're stepping into that. But Isotope 8, so the ISO, as they're referred to in the game, a boost on your characters. So you have the 2 stages of campaigns, progress through that. As you can see at the top, there's a new energy currency. It's your ISO 8 campaign energy. You do get some of these refreshes, so that you're able to sort of farm them as you go. We're just going to go back to the character screens. I'll just show you what we're doing with the ISO. So you are going to be quite scarce with the ISO when you start out, but you will get to a point like anything in this game with the resource management. You will have an abundance of it. So focus on your key teams. For me, I think the biggest focus is always that arena team. That's going to provide you with power cores, the higher you can get up in the ladder, and then your raid teams. So for us at the moment, we're going to look at trying to get the ISOs on Franklin Richards, Invisible Woman, and then Mr. Fantastic MCU. So that'll be our focus. As you can see here, I can able to put 3 on each of these except this one. And as finding gear and shards, you click find, it takes you to the nodes where you can farm. And because we've already unlocked them at 3 stars, it's just like the character nodes in other campaigns. You can just do the little auto and hopefully pick up some to complete that. So now we have 3 of all. Up the top here, you can choose how many. If you had all enough pieces for all 5, you could go straight to that. But we're just going to go to the 3, fuse all. It's going to put all 3 down. You got to do that for each section. Each section has a different symbol, so you can figure out which one you're farming. You then click in the center and you got to choose what type of ISO. So Marvel Church is a good indicator to tell you which ISO to use. Another one is this Jarvis feature, which basically tells you out of everybody in the game, 90% of players are using Striker. So that's a pretty good indicator. There is times where you may switch between ISOs depending if you want that crit, or if you want being a raider, or if you want that that striker ability to get in there and have an assist or whatnot. But so we've got the 3 levels, so we're going to level that up. So on primary hit, the target is vulnerable. Make an ISO bonus attack at 75% damage, then clear 1 vulnerable. This attack is based on the character's basic. So yeah, that's what a striker does, having that that extra basic attack to trying to get in there and get some damage. So it comes in back with the bonus attack. So for green, when we get here, so we're gaining that 25% damage, and for the ISO bonus attack, they go from green to blue to purple, but at the moment we'll just focus on the green. So yeah, so that's obviously a good point. These campaigns do take a while to unlock. So if you are short on time, I highly recommend trying to set a little bit of time out to unlock all the campaigns by completing them once, and then you can go through and just spend your campaign energy really quickly each day by just doing the auto function. If you are time sensitive, you can just go in, auto in, and get the ones you need. But obviously go to the character you need, unless you know exactly which one. So as you click on the different nodes, it tells you what ones are available in that node. There's also now in the supplies, you'll see over here at the ISO 8 tab, you can buy individual ones with this currency, or you can also try your luck at a bit of a random one over here using the orbs fragments that are provided during milestones and whatnot, and that'll give you some pieces to level up your characters. If you have any questions about ISO, we will potentially do a video explaining the ISOs a bit more later on in the series, but that's just a start to get you going. There's also a tutorial when you unlock the ISOs. So when you're about to hit level 55, give yourself a little bit of time, that they are going to bring you into this tutorial mode where they're just going to run you through with little snippet of Scientist Supreme, and she's going to explain in some dialogue what it's all about. So if you're really interested in that, be prepared for, you know, that tutorial. Otherwise, if you're time sensitive, you're probably going to just skip through it or turn your device off. Okay, that concludes the level 55 Baby Waltmillsy account update. Next update video should be hopefully looking at Cosmic Crucible level 60, progressing a bit more into the campaigns, and potentially working on some of those newer characters, being Jeff the Shark through the war to round off the retcon team, and potentially using cores for Darkstar and Ursa Major. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. If you got any comments, you know where to write them. And if you like the video, do the thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you can do a thumbs down, or you can just not do anything at all. Thank you very much for watching yet again, and we'll see you in the next video. Walt Guardian tip number 5. First we do a little admin trick, little shrinkies, and inbox you love to claim the little red dots. You don't like them there, but sometimes you maybe leave them, sometimes maybe not. This time we have holiday streak surge. You see this gives us a little token, login streak token. It fixes your 7-day login streak. If you lost it, you can return it. Now, if you claim this and you still have streak, it does nothing. You can see here 6 days, 5 days, 4 days expiry. I would recommend, if you feel that you may have little, you know, stinky drinkies, a little bit of vodka, you don't wake up next day, you miss your login streak, or you have important family stuff like me. If I'm going to take my daughter Elena out on the little superhero adventure, you know, may not log into Bubble Strike Force, may need to use my claim. So sometimes do not claim everything. Sometimes you keep. So if you get these, keep until you need. If not, there's no point claiming because you don't need, so don't claim. Sometimes red dots be good. And if you're not sure about what it does the shriek. This is the new account of World Guardian, Waltmillsy, even he'll tell you about this new account soon. It's a little secret maybe. Maybe he already has, I don't know. But yeah, this is the streak. Also with the streak, if you log in that other new players, you don't know this. Old players, you do know this. Sometimes some of these rewards be done for you. You want to, you might not want to have time or do the some of these missions, so you get them auto done with the streak. Streak is good. Keep the streak. Don't also press the red buttons all the time. I am World Guardian, and I approve of this message. Hello, welcome to World Guardian special tip.